over the 5 years. Now, moving on, the 5th edition of the China Trade Week will take place in 2 phases on the 5th to 7th of June and on 10th and 12th of June at the Kenyatta International Convention Center. This year's Trade Week will, for the first time, have 2 parallel conference sessions. Now, the China Trade Week is expected to attract 600 exhibitors and more than 30,000 visitors, giving Kenyan exporters a chance to reach out to China.
The standard Gojga Railway was completed in 2017 under the lead contractor China Road Bridge Corporation, and we're proud 25,000 Kenyans were employed to complete that groundbreaking $3.6 billion infrastructure project, and we have around about 3 million passengers obviously utilizing that, which is a phenomenal achievement.
Kenya is at the very right precipice of sustained economic growth and technological revolution, and as such has built a robust private sector that has managed to consistently augment its capacity to pursue and engage in strategic cross-border symbiotic business relationships. Kenya's private sector further recognizes that key strategic partnerships are important components of any business and on a macro level of any national economy like Kenya, which espouses the principles which catalyze rapid economic progress into industrialization.
We at KEPSA look forward to strengthening the relations between the two countries, and we have seen the growing mutual benefit even as the trade between our two countries has grown. We've seen exports to China, from Kenya to China, growing. In 2018, we saw also imports from Kenya growing from US dollars 97,135 in 2016 to actually US dollars 174,200, which is actually a 79% growth in a 2-year period.
Now, according to the government, 31 million Kenyans had so far registered for the Huduma number mass registration. This was as of yesterday. We just want to get an update on that, and we want to cross over to Murang'a, where Stanley Mbisho is on standby to give us an update. Stanley, good afternoon. How is the process so far with just a few days to the deadline?
Well, good afternoon from County 021 here in Murang'a County, and where I stand is Huduma Center in Murang'a Town, where earlier on we spoke to the County Commissioner of Murang'a County, Mohammed Bare, who gave us numbers and statistics in as far as the registration of the Huduma number is concerned in this particular county. In his sentiments and statements, he said that Kandara, Gatanga, Murang'a East, Murang'a South and Kegumo have been recording a rather downflow of Kenyans registering in the number, the Huduma, or rather they topped in terms of those counties, sub-counties, constituencies which registered good number of citizens here in Murang'a County. However, Kahuro, Kangema and Madioya have been a little bit trying to cascade up in terms of their numbers from here in Murang'a County, and as such Murang'a is expected at least to register around 1.5 million Huduma numbers, and in that so far they have only registered 830,000 numbers in Murang'a, and expecting at least to raise the margin before the deadline of the 18, 4 days from now, to around 400,000. But at least to give us an insight around how things are flowing in this particular center. Joining me now is Center Manager Henry Kaminda. Thank you very much, sir, for making time with KTN News. Could you give us, at least in terms of the inflow of the number of people getting registered in this particular center, how has it been from the start to now, and what are your expectations going forward?
Okay, thank you so much. Well, as you can see, compared to the last 2 weeks, we have been receiving quite low traffic, but as compared to now, as from yesterday, we are quite receiving. We've seen an influx of people coming for the registration, and we are expected to see this all throughout the week. So what compared to the traffic of what we have been receiving this week, we have seen the improvement of the people coming for the registration. And as you are aware, people are used to the last minute rush. We are expecting more of the traffic, the center to be full. And what I can say, we are prepared. We are opening from 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening. and we can extend if it presses us to do so.
What is the age group which you received most registering for the Huduma number here?
While mostly are the parents, we have not seen the kids. I understand most of the kids are in the school, but they are also receiving the registration at the institutions.
Any particular challenges perhaps you've experienced in terms of the KIMS kit and the rest?
While during the initial registration, the kids were, at least they were slow in the transmission of the data, but the ICT have worked on them. We are quite okay.
Appreciate for your time. Thank you very much. That is the center manager, Huduma Center here in Murang'a town, just giving us an insight of exactly how things are inflow and outflow. Earlier on, the County Commissioner Mohammed Bare stated that last month 2 incidences, of course, did happen where a sub-county chief was arrested due to some negligence cases, but it was already taken care of by then. And of course, no any other incidences recorded here in Murang'a County, except that the County Commissioner has expressed disappointment in the number of turnout of those who are registering to this particular number that is expected to kick and gear on service rendering to the citizens of Kenya. From County 021, my name is Stanley Mbichu. I hand you back to studio.
Thank you very much, Stanley Mbishu, reporting from Murang'a. They're giving us an update on the Huduma number registration process as the deadline comes to a close. On that note, we take a short break here on KTN News Desk. We still have